Hey, welcome to another Poker Worden Show. I'm Dave, I'm the Poker Warden, and today is Wednesday, June 7th, and it is World Series of Poker Day 8. So I thank you guys for coming along for another update video. And today we got a lot of action. We got 6 tournaments that are still in progress, and we have 2 that are coming up on the calendar today. So stay tuned for your recaps, your updates, and your previews. Let's get into the show. We're going to start with the big one, the Colossus. Yesterday, they started action with 41 players, and they whittled those players down to the final table of 9. Matt Affleck, who was mentioned in yesterday's video, didn't feel the run bad, as he actually made the final table. Here's how the chip stacks wrapped up at the end of day 3, leading into today, the final table. Well, after 6 starting flights, a day 2, and yesterday's day 3, we have finally reached a final table from 18,000 entrants. As you can see, it is dominated by the United States. Every player is from the US of A. And one notable we mentioned yesterday, the run good Matt Affleck made it through the day. He's on the short stack though, so he's going to have to fight. Blinds are going to be 250 and 500,000 coming back on day 4 final table. We will crown a winner today. Each individual on the final table of the Colossus is guaranteed already an $80,000 payout. So $80,000 on a $565 investment, I'll take it. All players will return today at 2 p.m., play that final table down to a winner, and we will crown a champion who will win $1 million along with that World Series of Poker bracelet. The next event we're going to update the Daniel Negreanu beard progress. Event 9 is going to need a 4th day. The day went on longer than expected, and the 2 individuals who are left, heads up, Abe Mosseri, who held a huge chip lead going in to day 3, as well as Daniel Negreanu, the well-known poker kid, the favorite in the field, are going to be heads up tomorrow at 2 p.m. Daniel's looking for his 7th bracelet, and Abe is looking for his 2nd. Daniel and Abe are each guaranteed $241,000, but they're playing for the bracelet and over $350,000 for first place. The next event is event number 10, that $1,000 no limit Hold'em Tag Team Championship. They started the day with a little over 100 teams, and they ended the day with a final table. Here's how the chip stacks look on the final table. Here are the seed assignments for the final 9 teams left in the tournament. The team is being led right now by DJ McKinnon and Esser Taylor in seat 3. The players are returning today to fight for the $150,000 first place prize. And each team on the final table is guaranteed at least $10,500. And they're going to return today at noon, and they're going to play down to a winner. Next up is event number 11. Event 11 was the $1,500 Dealer's Choice event, and they play this 6-handed. So there's 9 players remaining, and the final 6 will be the official final table. Here's how the chip stacks stack up for the end of day 2 of the Dealer's Choice tournament. Event number 11, the $1,500 Dealer's Choice, started day 2 yesterday with 89 players returning and 55 of those finishing in the money. At the end of the day, only 9 were left standing, and the lead is held by David Bach, who is a well-known mixed game player, as well as Brandon Cantu is in the mix as well. All players return to play today at 2 p.m. and are each guaranteed at least $8,000. Event 12, which was the $1,500 No Limit Hold'em tournament, started yesterday at 11 a.m. It ended up with final total entries of a little over 1,700, which was about 300 off the pace of last year. Here's how the top chip counts wrapped up after the end of day 1. Here are the top chip counts at the end of day 1 of the $1,500 No Limit Hold'em tournament. One name that you might recognize is Lonnie Hardwood, who is a well-known female player and a regular at the World Series of Poker. Tournament chip leads held by Ben Heath with $160,000. 275 players remain today, and they're going to return at noon, and they're going to play 10 one-hour levels. 261 of those will cash, so 14 unlucky souls are going to end up coming back today with no money to show for their investment. Here's what the payouts look like for event number 12. Event number 12 is going to pay out a total of 261 players. First place in event number 12 is going to pay $392,000 with a final table appearance guaranteeing the participants at least $31,000. The final event that was in action yesterday was event number 13, the $1,500 no-limit deuce to 7 lowball tournament. This year, it attracted 244 entrants, which is about 35 less than 2016, so entrants are still down. However, here are your end of day one chip stacks with many notables still in the field. Here are your top chip stacks at the end of the day heading into day two. You'll notice 14-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner Phil Helmuth is still in the field, as well as Benny Glazier, James Opes is still in the field, who we've mentioned, and Marco Johnson in previous videos. The field, however, is being led by Alex Foxen, who bagged up nearly 150,000 chips to head into day two. And with 244 entrants, here are your payouts for event number 13. 40 people are going to finish in the money for a min cash worth $2,200 on their $1,500 investment, while first place will earn the winner $89,000, and a final table appearance will earn the participants a minimum of $7,100. Those players are all going to return today for day two. 50 players remain, and 10 are going to return outside of the money. The top 40 are going to return a return on their investment. So we'll see who makes the final table and goes into day three with the chip lead. There were no bracelet winners yesterday, but today we're going to crown 4 champions. We're going to finish up that Omaha 8 or better. The Colossus is going to wrap up today, as well as the Tag Team Championship and the Dealer's Choice Tournament. So stay tuned tomorrow for all your recaps of those events and find out who ended up winning. So that's it. Let's check the calendar and see what's coming up today at the World Series of Poker. So today is Wednesday, June 7th. We have a $1,500 horse event, as well as the prestigious 10K Heads Up No Limit Hold'em. World Series of Poker event number 14 is your $1,500 horse tournament. It's a mixture of 5 limit games, which is Hold'em, Omaha 8 or better, Raz, Stud High, and Stud 8 or better. Last year's event was won by Ian John, who outpaced a field of over 770 entrants, and his first place prize was worth a little over $212,000. We'll see how this event paces out. Make sure to follow Pokernews and WorldSeriesOfPoker.com for all of your live updates. The next event that's coming on is the prestigious $10,000 Heads Up No Limit Hold'em Championship. Last year, this event received 153 entries, and it was won by Alan Percall, who outlasted the field, showed his heads-up talents, and won a little over $320,000. If you don't know, heads up is literally exactly what it is. You play against your opponent, your wits against their wits. If you win, you move on. If you lose, you go home, kind of like a NCAA style bracket. So those are the 2 events. Stay tuned to my Twitter, RealWarden8931, for updates throughout the day, as well as follow Pokernews.com and WorldSeriesOfPoker.com. So that's going to do it for today's video. Guys, I really appreciate you watching. As always, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be notified of all future videos, as well as leave some comments down below. Trolls, go ahead. You're a troll. Leave it down below. I enjoy it. It's funny. It makes me laugh. What are you going to do? Everybody else, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support. Until tomorrow, and we see World Series of Poker Day 9. Peace out, everybody.